Oh hey, you know when you're looking around your house and there's a billion different projects that are kind of driving you crazy, but they're so small that you're like, I'll get to it someday? Well, guess what? Today, we're gonna get to it in a special series I call Fix It in My House With Me. Please look at the people. If you don't know me, I'm Katie. This is Laugh Cry DIY. I love being a DIY YouTuber, but what I hate is that I cannot do the get ready with me's that the beauty girlies do. They do their makeup, they chat, it's a fun hang. But in DIY world, we're not doing makeup. We're fixing things, we're drilling things, we're painting things. And sometimes those things need a little bit of touch up. And because I am my cat Baguette's humble servant, I have decided that today we will be doing manual labor all around my house to fix all the tiny, annoying things that are driving me crazy. And I assume that while I do, she will be sitting here relaxing. If you don't know, this is Baguette's poof. She hangs out here all the time and just silently judges, as you can see from her face. So today, we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna fix some things. We're gonna chat. We're gonna process some things emotionally. And hey, if there's something at home that you also need to fix, throw on this episode, grab your hammer and screwdriver and fix it while we hang out. We're gonna start with my beautiful fireplace. Don't worry, we'll keep her in frame. You may recall this fireplace from previous episodes. She's made out of foam. She is actually incredible. I use her all the time. It's all battery operated candles. It is held up beautifully. I absolutely love it. But there's one thing that every time I sit on my couch drives me crazy. It is the tiniest sliver of foam that sticks out. It's mostly imperceptible from everywhere else and no one else would see it, but it drives me freaking crazy. So I just wanna shave her down like this much. Okay, and we gotta wear a mask for safety, and I had to move Baguette out of the way so she wouldn't be covered in foam. And you know I love to block that shot. I also did notice another spot that is also visible from different angles, so we're sanding that down, sanding forever and always, and we're cleaning for the freaks. And I am doing VO because my mic wire popped out and I'm losing my mind. Okay, no joke, my mic even died while I was trying to do VO, so I'm gonna scream. Now, here I am in my bathroom where I have a janky towel on a hook that used to be gold, so I kinda need to repaint it. But before we do that, I also need to get another thing that I'm gonna need to spray paint. So, welcome to my cane cabinet, the first project that I ever did. When I added my handles here, I used my own template, and that meant they're like a millimeter or two off vertically. So I'm gonna do the crazy thing of re-drilling the holes, which is true hell, but it must be done. So I already wood filled the holes and now I'm sanding them down and probably saying something very smart and hilarious, but you'll never know because these mics are trying to murder me. Now, those handles were originally a rose gold and it's been 3 years and I probably didn't sand them well when I first painted them. So we're gonna sand them down to their original finish. We're also gonna sand that hook, baby. Okay, wait, Baguette break. Oh, she's so cute and so grumpy. All right, let's get our spray on. Okay, while all that is drying, I need to handle this freaking console table. So you may recall I built this console table and I vinyl wrapped it in this specific pattern, and it has held up so well with this vinyl wallpaper, but there is one little annoying part of the paper that is unstuck and it's at my eye level whenever I sit on my couch. So we need to hit it with some Gorilla Glue, and that's all it took. Okay, yay, let's put it back. Guys, did that seem realistic? All right. Okay, now we're in my hallway. I need to tweak the color of these frames that I custom built for my Baguette portraits because I used a shade of Rub and Buff that was too dark and I don't really like it. But look at what a little narcissist Baguette is. She is completely obsessed with herself, will not stop staring at that portrait. And yes, this is her constant look of irritation. And did you know that a commenter once threatened to report me to cat rescue groups because I called her a nightmare in a video once? Anyways, so because I want the frames to be a little brighter gold, people have told me to use gilding wax this time. So we're doing this very quickly. And again, I am saying so many brilliant and insightful and revolutionary things that you unfortunately will never hear. By the way, you can see that this is super easy and it goes on very smooth and it has a really nice finish. You guys, but seriously, I do believe that the government is trying to censor me by cutting this mic, and it doesn't really matter which government it is, but it has been very successful and I'm very upset. Okay, by the way, look how much wax is left. This is a great product and thank you to everyone who recommended it to me. Okay, I think now my mic works again. Oh no, I can't stop. Guys, it's just one of those things. You're just gonna keep seeing things and you're gonna keep going, but no, we're good. Has some fun, nice dimension, we're good. And I'm gonna go see if my handles are hopefully dry. All right, I got my measurements and I know which holes on my little template it's gonna be. And what I'm doing is measuring the halfway point here. And then I'm actually using that one to just draw it on the next one. I realized that this one is hanging like tiny bit off. So I'm not gonna measure it according to the door. I'm gonna measure it to the one next to it so that it remains parallel. You guys can see, you see how many times I've marked on this because it depends on which project it is. Because you always have to figure out like, what are your two holes and then what's the middle point? So, I'm gonna need some light. Thank you, phone. Okay. Instead of measuring it, kind of like holding it here, I'm gonna hook it on the back. You guys don't care, but I figure it out. If you're gonna do it, you gotta make sure that it is actually level and not like just eyeballing level, because we know how that goes. Pray for me, my friends. Pray that my hand stays steady and straight and level and okay. So you can see old holes and then the new holes. According to the level, these are actually like perfectly straight, beautifully balanced lines like this. But when I look at them, they look crooked. And that makes me feel crazy. But I will say that holding this level on this drill is kind of janky, but it's actually quite helpful. And also, why don't they make levels on drills? Do they? Let's work it out, people. All right, we've drilled. I had a little trouble. Some of the holes were quite close to the original holes, so let's be real. It kind of just like re-drilled into them, but widened them, but whatever. At least everything's looking level. Thank you for holding my hand through this journey. Oh, I almost forgot. We have so much art. It is growing all over the walls. I already did my gallery wall, but we're just running out of space. So I need to hang this one up. You guys might know what this is from. If you don't, you'll find out in the future. We're hanging things at baguette level now because I don't have any room. Okay, new day. Mike is working better. I'm gonna lose my mind. And we have a beautiful, gorgeous gold hook. Would you look at that? Beautiful, fixed. And as I was doing this, I realized another thing that I wanted to fix in this bathroom. It's the side of this cabinet. This is a dark wood cabinet, and I had done some contact papering of cabinets in here before, and to be honest, I can't recall why I decided to do the side of this black. Maybe because I had like a black and white floor, but I realized that it kind of like, it's a real eyesore when you see it here. So I actually want to paint this side the same shade of pink as my walls. And to do that, I'm actually gonna re-paper this because I had like chopped up some contact paper to like double up on this top. I don't know what I was doing, guys, but let's forget this contact paper off and get the new contact paper on. Now look, when people are always like, oh, can you get contact paper off cabinets? If you have painted wood cabinets, that's not a good idea. But this is plastic, like IKEA coating, it's melamine. So as long as you heat it very well and pull it off, you can get the adhesive. I will show you, I already had pulled it off and didn't get some of the adhesive, but let's give you a close-up shot so that you guys see what it looks like if you use a hairdryer. So you guys can see there's still some adhesive left here. Again, like I didn't melt it when I started pulling it up, but for everything else, it's pretty clean, and I was kind of impatient when I was pulling it up, but like literally there's not even stickiness everywhere else. So this is why I love this hack if you do it the right way. Okay, she's beautiful and smooth. The irony is that I'm the one who bought this cabinet. But I do plan to leave it here, and you know, maybe the next person doesn't want a pink cabinet because I'll be painting things back. So I am still gonna recover this and we're gonna paint it. FYI, when you're getting off that adhesive, you can just keep using, you know, the hairdryer to soften it, and then it'll kind of get into like a ball, and then you can kind of like and use it to like pick up the other adhesive, if that makes sense. And now we are gonna be using a strip of paintable wallpaper to recover this. I just happen to have this spare bit, but guys, there's no like good, easy way to film this because we're in such a confined place. That piece is convenient, but it had been like folded, so there are some small creases that like aren't coming out, and that is gonna be a dead giveaway that this is contact paper, so I'm gonna swap it for another piece just to be good and make it real so that we don't have to do a follow-up episode where I fix all the things I was too lazy to fix the first time. I was trying to use a scrap so that I didn't have to cut in, but this is a fresh, beautiful roll. But guys, I do love hacks like this. I mean, when people are like, what can you do with a rental? Or when landlords are like, wah, wah, wah. It's like, guys, there's a lot of cool options that aren't that crazy. Okay, was that a one sheet wonder? Yeah, she was, wow. Hair toss, hair toss. I am the queen of contact paper, as we know. See already, see the white? Just, it disappears the eye. I have to have the heater light on so that there's no sound of the fan, and I'm kind of sweating, but it's worth it. ASMR? Alrighty, she's good to go. Guys, this color is so pretty. It's called Peach Sachet. Oh, who gets to name these things? It's so freaking pretty. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, it just disappears. It feels custom. It feels built in. It's just little stuff. It's so nice. Why didn't I do this so long ago? Okay, now we very much have to turn on the fan to let it go. Very loud. And we are back to the drama that is this cabinet. So here's the good news. I tested the handles to make sure that they were in evenly. Good news, they are in evenly, like vertically wise, if that makes sense. I do wish that the holes were in a little bit, but honestly, I know that even when I made this the first time, like the structural integrity of having those holes really close to the edge is just dangerous, and although I like to live on the edge, it's a little bit scary. But we can touch up the paint here, which is very thrilling. The good thing is that actually there's more spots to touch up on here, and you know we're gonna be doing it. This is thrilling content. You guys are literally watching paint dry with me. Seriously though, thank you guys. If you are regular watchers and commenters, thank you guys so much. You guys really make my week. I see all of your comments. You guys are very funny. You guys send me fun nudes on Instagram, AKA like DIYs you guys have done. I love that. And when I started my channel, I really had no idea what would be watching. I don't know. By the way, if you've never seen my channel before, but you're just a little freak watching me do this, then welcome. It is nice to just hang out with you guys because I don't know if you knew this, but I shoot and edit all my own videos every week. I've done a weekly episode for 2 years. I think I've taken like 6 weeks off in that time, and you guys are always very nice when I do. By the way, if you guys have enjoyed my content over the years, or if you're a new subscriber, I do have an email list linked below. You guys can sign up. I'm sending out like monthly little like tips and recaps and behind the scenes, just fun little stuff. I'm not trying to spam you too much, but I do have some fun announcements coming soon. Also, if you guys have enjoyed my content or my cat, feel free to buy me a coffee. There's also a link below. You can buy me a coffee. You can buy me 3 coffees. Buy me a coffee, leave me a note. I would love to hear from you guys. And please just know that my cat's lifestyle is very expensive and it's really hard to maintain without the support of donors like you. I have been doing my channel for 2 years and I have never done a brand deal, and that's not a brag. But if you are a social media person or someone who works for a cool brand that would love to give me a deal, hit me up. And also, tell me what project in your house, not like the DIY, but like what is the thing that you need to get freaking fixed that you can't? Like light switch that doesn't work, or the like door handle that's kind of jiggly and loose every time you come in. I gotta know, I'm a creep. I love to know what other people are suffering from. It makes me feel better. And also, tell me what type of content you guys want or like or dig. I know you guys like kind of high-end luxury dupes, more makeovers and stuff, and I'm always trying to serve those to you. But just so you know, like I said, because I shoot and edit everything myself, and I'm doing these projects alone mostly, I get kind of tired. A weekly episode is pretty crazy, and I hope that one day I can have a whole Laugh Cry DIY team doing my bidding But for now, it's just me and it's just the cat. So I might be adding in some more like chill videos like this. Also, I have a lot of friends who are comedians and I wanna like be able to hang out with them more and have them over. So we might come up with some more like fun, funny, cool decor related things, but they may not be like DIY projects per se, but I just want more like funny friends coming into the house, you know? I have to say, I'm so annoyed with how many like chips there are here, but it may not totally be the paint's fault. It might be me, you know, scraping and pulling things out. I don't know. But again, I cannot believe the cane has held up so well, considering that Baguette uses it as her scratching post every single day. But she's only 6.5 pounds, so maybe that's why it's been so resilient. And for the record, my toxic trait is refusing to wear painting clothes when I'm actually doing painting. Oops. Also, when you're a DIYer, just like everything you own is gonna be dirty, so like just get over it and live your life. Woo. Oh look, shocker, my stupid mic stopped working right when I needed to fix my in-sync pillow because several of the pom-poms have been ruthlessly torn off by Baguette. So now let's just skip to the part where I've already sewn on 5 or 6 of the pom-poms, and because I did, Baguette saw it and she already started to come over because I know she wanted to rip them off again. Okay, but we are all done, so yay. And we're back with the world's most beautiful handles that are ready to go on. Moment of truth. Are they even? Look at those beauties. Look at those beauties. Well, you guys, what a physical, what an auditory journey it's been. I know projects like this are annoying, but the sigh of relief I get every time I look at these beautiful, even handles, truly priceless. So thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for hanging out with Baguette. We have to go take her on a walk because she's losing her mind. So see you next time. All right, let's go. All right, all right. Kitty. Kitty, why are you under there? All that rushing so that she can sit here and just watch the world. Oh, what'd you see?